Stand from the statements coming from the Kremlin, Moscow is still ready to engage into the negotiations. At the same time, following the conversation with the Turkish leader Recep Erdogan, the Russian president said that Russia was ready for a real dialogue, only provided that Ukraine fulfills the Russian demands and takes into account the new territorial realities on the ground, as Moscow describes it. That's, of course, a non-starter for the Ukrainian side. Having said that, Russia is also saying that the pumping up of Ukraine with the Western weapons is also a destructive factor, and that is a destructive role of the Western countries that only encourages the radicals, as Moscow describes them, in Ukraine to continue with the military activities. They do not really encourage the Ukrainian politicians to engage into the negotiations. So Moscow is very clear that all of those supplies of weapons to Ukraine are only making the conflict last longer. At the same time, Moscow has also been criticizing the Western countries for their position on Ukraine overall, even when it comes to the implementation of the Minsk agreement. So at this point, we are not really moving forward, and Russia is determined to continue with the goals of its so-called special military operation.